I like this ship.
You know, it's exciting.
Hello, I'm Mr. Zeke, and welcome to another video of World of Warships. This video features my Tier 7 battleship, Colorado. When I first got it, I had a horrible run of luck with it, being it's Tier 7, but it's still just as slow as a Tier 5 New York at the beginning, and everyone just wants to go after you, especially torpedo bombers. Oh my, do they love me. But after about 10 or 15 matches with it, I started figuring out some better things to do with my time other than eat torpedoes. And this battle actually happened the battle before I got the B hull, because I was focusing primarily on getting upgraded anti-aircraft before I got better gun range or anything else. Just missing that ship with the long-range salvo. I feel I can make do with range 15 guns, and I can make do with a whole 18 knots, but having an anti-aircraft value of 8 at Tier 7 plus is just madness. Simply madness. But back to this battle. Obviously everyone is kind of lemming training all the way up into the northeast corner of the map, which is just going to be a massive cruiser brawl. I think there are 2 destroyers apiece, and one's already been taken out on the enemy side, and there's the other one that's left, who just torpedoed a Pensacola, and that leaves essentially me between him and our friendly carrier, who I'm sure he is just waiting to hunt down. And our carrier spots him, and he goes, "Help me. Help me. You. Over in the corner. Yeah, you." And the first thing I spot first, torpedo planes. Oh, good. They are going to have fun with me. There's my one anti-aircraft shell being fired at them. Now I'm going to have to wait another minute for another one.
Torpedo in the water!
Try to make my turn. I know I'm going to eat a couple. There we go. There's the second one. Make repairs. Now I've lost where the destroyer is. I'm out of position. I need to get myself back over to the west side of the main island in the center of the map. I need to hold that point so that those cruisers don't try to reverse and make a flanking run around us. Because outside of that island, there is nothing between that and our cap zone except for that pink destroyer, myself, and our carrier, who has to hide behind a tiny island. I thought that was a good salvo. I ended up with 1 overpen and a ricochet. This game is not starting out well. Oh, but it gets better. Oh yes, it gets better. Are you thinking starting with that destroyer? Maybe? No. Nope. Overshot. But that pink destroyer, he doesn't miss. Nope. Good job, Daniel. But this is where it really starts to get fun. Because I can see on my mini-map that I got 2 cruisers coming down the pike to meet me, and that New York off in the corner, who's just setting up to, well, do whatever he needs to do, which is more than likely going to be broadside to me when and if I get done with these cruisers. First shot at the Cleveland. He disappears for a second. Oh good, more dive bombers. But they're going after the Fiji. Good for them. Because, yeah, I wasn't going to be able to stop them. Hopefully Fiji can pull back, since he's still burning. Alright, Cleveland. Let me say hello. Oh, he's saying hello to me back. And I missed badly. No, he doesn't. First hit sets my butt on fire. Good job, you. My pink friend over there, he's trying to get me back into the, well, what do you want to call it? Hide me, save me. There's the Russian cruiser. And, oh, I got so much HE spamming at me. It's, what am I going to do? I make another bad shot. Because he's not turning in anymore. He's turning back out, and I'm going to miss him absolutely terribly. And they're going to zigzag around each other. Now I'm burning in 2 spots. I'm going to have to burn my repair. Get another salvo off at the... Oh, I want to keep calling it a Murmansk. He's a Murmansk. And he's let me know all about it. In spite of everything, I'm still pressing into the center of the map. I've got roughly half health, and I wasn't even paying attention at the time. I was so busy worrying about these torpedo planes coming at me, there they are, that I didn't even notice that my pink destroyer friend actually popped smoke in front of me to actually distract them a little bit, because I was at the point where I was actually contemplating just beaching myself broadside to the island as best I can, just to end it all. And then I see a lucky shot, just to drop in a few shells on that Murmansk, and a bounce. This game is just going super. Where does it all go? And keeping an eye on that New York. Oh, Cleveland broadside. Let's make this happen. Full salvo, a 4-gun salvo. And
how's that for a slice of fried gold?
There you go. Almost 10 whole minutes into the match before I get a good shell landing. That's incredible. And I'm taking more HE hits from that Murmansk. This guy's been a pain. And yeah, the fire just continues. Just a continuous burn. And rear turrets firing, that's a nice group. 4 turrets firing, I'm not even looking. 1 solid hit. I'll take it. Now that he's down on low health too, he's going to back off. This is going to be good. And just waiting for that next hit. And he scattered his fire a little bit. I think I disrupted him a little. Oh, here comes fire from the other side. Burn my repair again. My last health charge. Get me up to about 40%. And just drop shells from wherever I'm ready. Turn back out. And no. No 2 overpens. And good job from my friendlies taking out that enemy carrier. Because if he had felt like sending another wave of torpedo planes at me, I would have been toast. Pure and simple. And he's looking to do something. Just going to fire a wild shot. I'm expecting him to turn. That's what he does. That's what Omahas or Murmansks do. Ooh, and there's the hit. 2 down. Okay. There's my help from my local fire support cruiser. Nice to see you here. He's low health too. Quick check of my recording status. And back at it. There's my opposite, the Colorado, who's just been sitting there. These poor guys left him. He went idle. If he had been in the game to start with, oh man, that probably would have been the end of me early on. I'm going to do a quick switch to HE, but then I see my cruiser getting hit by this guy over here, and I think, what the heck? He's just about broadside to me. Kind of a closing angle, I'll aim a little short. Here we go. Full HE salvo on a cruiser, and bink, hello. Not bad damage for HE. Incapacitated, he's firing at me. But I think he's caught in the crossfire, and down he goes. Good job, Fiji. I'm sure that's the Fiji that took that bomb hit earlier. And I'm on fire again. Not today. And just going to leash some frustration on the idle Colorado. Now that he's burning, I want to get in on that action. I have to admit, after the this last couple of updates where they changed the visual effects a little bit, seeing the flashes of the HE hits really does add to the gameplay, at least in my opinion. Alright, just entering range is that cruiser I fired on at the very beginning of the match, and still had a couple of shells of HE loaded. I'll drop them in, and and he's on fire too. That whole first half of this match, where I just fired away and nothing, I mean less than nothing, would hit. And now we have this. I've switched to AP, and he is dodging some fire. That's chasing him down. That's long range. But he's still pretty much broadside to me. 6 shells out. And bang! Thanks for playing. That's 3 down. There's that New York again that dropped a couple of good hits on me earlier and just kind of been wiggling around back in there. Wiggle, wiggle. And I think that's a little, yeah, went a little long on that one too. We're on closing vectors, so I got to aim a little shorter. Get the first 3 turrets to fire. I think when I split up my salvos like this, I get slightly better results using one of the turrets as a spotting range, and then do aim correction with the other turrets. He's turning out. There's my spotting salvo. Alright, there's a hit but no damage, so that section's done. Fire the other 3. And then as I'm checking the minimap, here comes the Pensacola. He's going to try to streak in a little bit. And there was more hits on that New York. That's still no damage, so his amidships must be just completely thrashed. Streaking in with the lining up the shot there. Boom shakalaka. Almost. Almost got a good... Oh, he's turning. He's avoiding. And gotcha. Oh man, that would have been just so terrible if I had fired and missed and someone else got that last 26 hit points. New York takes torpedo. My lineup shell got him. And that's the game. A last second Kraken with the Colorado. Not only did I get that, I got Fireproof and I got Dreadnought. So that's a good game for me. That is probably one of my better games. Sorry, Dan. I really meant to give you a compliment for all the help you gave me that time. And just a quick overview of how little I did to get so much. Thanks for watching, everybody. Leave a comment if you feel like, or not. I don't really care. I do this sort of thing for fun.